Hello, Sagittarius. Let's pull in some protection and we will get started with your reading, okay? Protegimur, si carita benedictus. Okay, so this is a reading that is going off of the astrology wheel reading that I did a few days ago. It will be linked below if you missed it. But in that reading for Sagittarius, we had the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and we were getting slow and steady wins the race. Blessings upon blessings because of some truth that you or someone you know brought. Enlightenment. But this is a reading for Sagittarius. Any placement in any astrology chart that is the tropical, the Vedic, or the draconic, and it may or may not resonate. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, check out my page. I'm sure there's some that will. But we are starting off with the Game of Thrones tarot deck tonight. Keeps escaping my mind. I am going to do an all signs reading or in a Phoenix Revelation with these soon. So keep an eye out for those. Nine of Cups reversed. Not so sure about that. Let's see what goes with it. I mean, your spirituality wouldn't be reversed. One flipped here. 10 of Spears. I'm feeling like this truth that was brought caused a lot of burdens, a lot of ticked off people because, well, people can't typically handle the truth, you know, sometimes because people be people, but okay. Ooh, and the Three of Spears reversed. Okay. I feel like this truth has caused people to feel like they weren't humble. The Nine of Cups reversed, and that guy in Game of Thrones was a very nice man, very humble, very, you know, chillaxed, good type of person, but it was in reverse. So this truth was like, it's causing all this strife and burden, and it's causing people to think that they're not humble. And then we have the Three of Spears reversed, which would be the wands in this suit. And this is like they're watching something go away. Like they're watching all those boats. He is watching all those boats go away. I don't see ships coming in with this. Has something to do with shadow work, not for all of you. Because see the little shadow that's following him there? And this came out in reverse. So it's like their blessings aren't coming in because they didn't do their shadow work. Well, that is some truth to bring. Let's find out more about this truth here. Now, you know where you're at in this reading, if it resonates. You know which placement you're in, whether you're the person bringing truth or getting the truth. Nine of Swords. A lot of anger. Oh, and I'm getting fire sign goes right along with you, Sagittarius. That fiery attitude. And I feel like most of you, this is you bringing in truth. Because that Sagittariuses have impeccable discernment. Okay, so you, the whole serenity prayer. I say it all the time when this card comes up. Accept the things. Yes, it always slips my mind. Accept the things you can't change. Change what you can. And the wisdom to know the difference. There. Anyways. A whole lot of anger here. This truth you brought was a whole lot of anger. It's like truth about a foundation. And I'm getting foundation there because we have the wooden cage, but there's also that brick cage in the background. That's giving me a Three Little Pigs vibe. That is two different foundations. One's not as sturdy as the other. One's barely warm and one's on fire in the background there. So I don't know if what you guys do, like spiritual work for work, or this could be another reader. Anybody who creates anything. Or just some truth you brought to someone that needed to hear the freaking truth. We shall see. Judgment. There's the dead king dude. I can't remember his name right now, but Judgment. Yes, like everybody's seeing this now, because this is in the Game of Thrones when he raises his hands and all those dead people just lift up and try to go after them, right? Everybody's hearing this. Everybody's seeing this truth that was brought. And they're realizing that it's like they're coming out of, well, the Matrix, as I like to say. Knowing that they're going to have repercussions for their actions. You know, you get what you give out, as above, so below. That sort of vibe. A lot of talk right here. A lot of talk about this. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so we're on up from the Nine of Cups, and this one was upright. Love this Ten of Cups card with all my candles. Sagittarius, fire sign, don't you love it? I am a Leo sun in Vedic, side note. So I do know a little bit about fire and this fiery temper, but this isn't you guys this time. Most of you, it's whoever you brought this truth to. Yes. Light a candle, say a prayer. I feel like a lot of you lit a candle, say a prayer, and a lot of people's thinking they need to light a candle and say a prayer. Ironically enough. Okay, let's get... I want some more details on what this truth was. Eight of Spears. But life is short. You know, life is short. That we all have a soul purpose, and life is short. Too short to be stuck in the Matrix, to be stuck in material living, and always wanting to get more and more, be the biggest, be the best, buy the most money, all that material devil type energy. Spiritual truth. And with the Queen of Swords, if that wasn't the one that would bring it. Spiritual truth has people all up in their devil energy, wondering, what do I do? What do I do? And for some of you, this is just you bringing the truth to someone who's in devil energy, who is maybe being a little shady or treating you or someone you know in not so great way, or doing, or whatever situation it resonates with you, but it could be making them realize, oh, I may have fucked up. That's what's up. Okay. Justice. Love this Justice card. Loved him. Sucked that he got killed out of the show. But Justice, yes, this is definitely you reap what you sow. This is divine judgment. Like this, the hand of God verse there. Divine judgment. Okay, you know what? Let's pull on some of the Rider-Waite tried and true. Let's get some more on the blessings you got coming in here. Another Three of Wands. This one doesn't have the ships. Obviously, this is the original Rider-Waite. It took a long time for this truth to come out, because like they're staring at that desert, just waiting, just waiting, like a dry, long wait. And there's the Queen of Swords again. Oh, truthity truth, you guys, just truth. That's what this reading should be called. You have brought in the truth sword. And with that will come more peace. That's just how spirituality works. And some of you, this is not resonate as a spiritual type of situation. Bringing in the truth about someone who may have been juggling and not balancing their money. The 7 of Swords is sneaky energy, deception, that thievery, all that lovely jazz. Queen of Pentacles is someone who's grounded and has all their money, but when you got the 2 of Pentacles with her, it's someone who has a hard time balancing, like, well, they're good and evil, I should say. Okay. Let's get more on this. For the ones of you resonated with the Queen of Pentacles, this good and evil here. Oh yeah, 9 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. This person is going down a downward spiral, whoever this person taking up that energy was. Because this person is the 9 of Cups. Boastful, egotistical, selfish, prideful. And sometimes they may come off to other people as quite the opposite when they're not. They walk away from their responsibilities. Walk away from facing consequences. Walking away from, well, having a just life. Justice again. I'm done. Just that truth is like a beeline to it tonight for you guys giving it out. Loving it. Some of you may be motivational speakers. You may be preachers or, spiritual speakers of some sort. I'm hearing college students, college instructors. We got all sorts here. Loving it. Okay, let's pull some oracles. And since this is so jam-packed full with the spiritualness, I'll go pull out my spiritual deck, the Crocodile deck. But let's get anything that may be blocking you from staying on this golden path. It's like the yellow brick road. Look at all the yellow. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. That's you guys. Oh, that's the title. I'm done. And if North Feather Covered Road pops out, I'm going to be out of this deck. I'll be done too. Okay, it's a slow kind of day. Like I said, it has taken a long time for you guys to get, or someone to get in this position. Like I said, take it how it resonates. Now, some of you could very well be the person who's juggling and just irrational here. But beware, there is a medium practitioner, witch doctor, and or a low vibrational entity attempting to tap into your energy. If some of you can resonate with the witch doctor type stuff, if not, a low vibrational entity or low vibration would be someone who'd like being that juggling Queen of Pentacles. It would be someone who, is selfish, not spiritual awakened, treats people badly, lies, deceives, living out of their ego, living in the matrix. Okay? So beware of them. The ones that resonate with the witch doctor and stuff. Bump up your protection. I'm being told to tell you about the crystals. Black obsidian, snowflake obsidian, and hematite here will help more with protection. For those of you that aren't, cutting people off, having less to do with someone, the least to do with someone as you can. Taking time out for you, anything to combat that low vibrational toxic energy. The curl block is hot. Put some respect on our cause, please. It's saying pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to everything around you. Specifically, if you're around birds. Everybody knows that watches me. I have a bird habitat. I feed birds out here, outside these windows, actually. And, usually there's something they're trying to get you to pay attention to or trust me, they communicate in a spiritual way, okay? That's a whole other video, but... Oh, this one popped out for, who was it? Cancer or Aries. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. Gorgeous. Well, my. Guess we'll take 2 more instead of 1. You are experiencing a spiritual ascension. Trust the process, Sagittariuses. You've been gifted with clairaudience. You hear stuff, you know stuff. Look into it. Spiritual ascension. That would explain all this gold. That would explain this yellow brick road. Some of you may still want to check your North Feather Road placements. Okay? And I'm hearing maybe you guys are in the Vedic chart. Because there's a tropical chart matrix. And we got the Vedic, which is, the earthly self. Not all matrices, but earth. It's your self. The Vedic, which is your... When stuff gets real. Life gets real. Those lessons hit hard. The living and learning. And then you got the Draconic chart, which is your soul chart. Okay? Okay, we will close out with, I think, the dragons on this. Let's see. Let's find advice to help you moving forward in the future, to keep you on this beautiful, beautiful journey. Invention, burning with passion, right up Sagittarius' alley. Oh, it's like I'm getting fire and ice energy from this. Yeah, this like you brought so much truth into the situation. It's like it's just the fire, the fierceness is just shooting out of its mouth. It's like fire and ice because they'll go together or against each other depending. But it's like it's built up in this dragon so long that it just shot out. Just shot out and made such a huge difference. Miracle here. I feel like a lot of you, yourselves and other people, thought maybe this would never come. But it did. It's like Source, Godiverse has got you by the head here. Just aiming you towards that lighthouse. Your spiritual ascension and enlightenment. Yes. Healing, restoring hope. Time and wisdom, asking questions. Okay, moving on in the future, don't be bewildered when it takes a little time. I know it's so exciting with the spiritual ascension. And then sometimes there'll kind of plateaus. There's stuff to learn or usually a lot of researching to do, which is, again, learning. That whole finding thyself. And asking questions and asking the right people questions. That's a big one. When you're researching, look up how to research. Make sure the sources are credible. And I'm going to tell you right now, majority of the time, Facebook and TikTok and crap like that is not credible. Just saying. Okay, let's get a few more here. Look at some of you, not for all of you, but learning how to work well with others because they kind of blend in well together. Them and that little person. All these dragons have a little dragon person. And a constellation, which we'll get into separate videos about constellations later on this year. A lot planned. Okay. Grief, accepting loss, in reverse. There is no way in hell, moving on in the future, that you're going to be losing. So, remember to keep your spirits up. Because every battle, even if we feel like we take a loss, isn't a loss. Because more times than not, it teaches us something more important than what we were fighting for to begin with. Loving it, loving it. Oh, and I got to pull this one just because it's my Maleficent card. Combination, completion, and renewal. Love it. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope this is very much helpful and enlightening to you. Keep an eye on my channel. I'm going to be finishing up Gemini's reading, doing a revelation, Dark Goddess to come, and then we'll do another wheel for the love, you know, stuff coming in for February, but I'll start doing those this week. But until we meet again, rise from those ashes. Bye, Sagittarius.